Hey y'all, welcome back to Taste Fashion. Today I'm going to be doing an acrylic set on my hands, both the left and right hands. Before I started the video, I pushed back my cuticles, cut the hangnails, and I also glued and applied my natural nail tips. Today I'm going to be doing a long length with the square shape and maybe a glitter for the nail polish. I'm so excited. So I started off with this base gel nail polish to put on my rear nails so that it won't be as hard when I'm taking off this set. Then I use my Kiss nail glue, of course, to glue on these nail tips. So today we're going to start off by using my e-nail file to go ahead and file these nails down and to also blend out the nail tips to make them look as natural as possible. So while filing my nails down, we're just gonna go ahead and take down the shine of these as well. So I'm just gonna start off with the thumb, of course. I like to make sure I get in the corners just so I know that everything is nice, smooth, and even. And also when doing these, I don't put as much pressure because of course I don't want to damage my rear nails that's underneath these nail tips. You also should be very gentle when using your e-file, just so that you won't cut yourself or just so you won't lose control of the drill. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend in the nail tips for each and every nail on my hands today. now I'm gonna go ahead and switch over my e-nail file to my right hand. This is my dominant hand, so it was very hard trying to adjust the e-file in my hand and just make sure that I'm going to do it as good as I did the left hand. So I just started off by moving my nail tip towards the nail file, and I also moved the nail file as smooth as possible. Whenever I started the video, I didn't show me applying my nail tips, but applying nail tips to both hands were very hard. I'm not sure if it's because the long nails or just because I'm not as good with my right hand as I am with my left hand, but those nail tips were very hard to apply. I had to continuously press down the sides of them just to make them stay sturdy enough. But in the end, they turned out really well, and that's what I enjoyed about this process. I'm just going to go ahead and file each and every finger on this right hand as well. I thought filing my right hand would have been a little bit more complicated because of the length, but it actually went by pretty smooth. Wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be, and I'm definitely going to be trying more designs and more shapes in future videos. In my last video, I did a stiletto shape, and I think they turned out really well. And if you haven't watched that video, just stop by Taste Fashion channel and go ahead and watch those videos. Also, if y'all have any suggestions or any tips for me, leave them down below in the comments. I know for a fact in my future videos, I'm going to get some colored acrylic powder, just so the nails will already be colored before I get to the end. So I won't have to polish them using my gel nail polish. I'll just go ahead and use that colored acrylic powder in order to make the color stick and last. If you have any suggestions for certain brands for acrylic powders, just let me know in the comments down below, and I will take each and every suggestion into consideration. Also, with my e-nail file, I have a couple of different settings that I can adjust my file to. So here I think I'm using the slow settings, and it's rotating frontward. On this nail file, I have two different settings for rotations. It can go frontward or it can go backward. And as for speed, it can go really fast. But I try not to use the fast setting as much, just because I don't want to cut myself or possibly injure my real nail underneath or cut my skin either. So this is the last finger, of course, on my right hand, the pinky finger, which I am very, very gentle with, being that I don't have much of a real nail to, glue those nail tips on, and just to make sure that they are kept sturdy enough, I be very gentle with them. So, of course, we're going to use this e-nail file to go ahead and finish this last finger off. I really enjoyed this length and doing this nail set. This is just how they're going to look once I use my e-nail file to take off the extra shine from these nails. And so far, I really love them. So this is the final look for the nail tips being blended in. And now I'm going to use my nail duster just to dust off the excess dust from the nail file. Of course, I bought this when I first started my nail journey from Amazon, and I really love how soft it is. So now we're just gonna go ahead and use my nail primer to go ahead and prime these nails. Like I said before in my other videos, this extra coat or extra layer of nail primer just makes me feel better when applying acrylic, knowing that my real nails will have some type of coverage before applying that hard layer to them. Also, after I apply the nail primer, I allow it to sit for about 10 seconds. Not too long, but I also don't want it to be too wet, so that my nail acrylic can still stick on just as good. So these are the final look for my nails so far. I'll be back with the final look after I apply the acrylic, shape them, and buff them. Okay, y'all, so this is the final look after I applied the acrylic to my nails, shaped them, and buffed them using my hand nail buffer today. And the length is very pretty, and I also love how they came out so far. They are very firm, sturdy, and hard enough for me to keep on for at least a couple of weeks. Doing both hands was very challenging, but I love the outcome, and they're so pretty so far. I'm not going to go with too much of a polish or a color today, so I just did glitter as my top coat, just to make my nails pop a little. They're so pretty. I can't wait to do another set on my hands. I think I'm going to stick with the longer length since I'm really falling for it. I love them. Please leave me some tips down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching Tay's Fashion.